Hello everyone, welcome to CodeSpy. So till now we have discussed about many topics in Spring AI, and today we are going to build an AI agent using Spring AI. But before that, what is the use of AI agent? Why do we need AI agent? So to understand that, let's take an example that you have created a chatbot and you are asking to your chatbot that what is the weather of Bangalore right now, and it is giving you answers, but those are not correct because it is guessing, right? Chatbots are like it will guess, maybe that guess is correct or wrong, you don't know, because it is not connected to any workstation or it does not have a proper source where it can check that what is the current weather today. Their agents comes into the picture. So we are going to use the same model, but instead of just guessing, it will check in the actual source or whatever data we will provide to that model. It will scan it, it will get the information from there, and then it will return back. So that is the difference between chatbot and agent. Chatbot is something it will guess and then it will respond, but agent is something it will perform some action, it will do something with your data, it will scan, it will learn from there, and after that, after performing actions, it will return the response. So without wasting much time, let's get started. So we have created a normal Maven project, and the configuration is going to be same whatever we have used in our existing projects. So you can see that model version is 4.0.0 and Spring Boot version is 4.1.0, and we are using Java version 21, and we have added two dependencies, Spring Starter Web, and since we are going to use chat models, so for that we have added OpenAI dependency, and using BOW model, we are using Spring AI version 2.0.0. So dependency wise, that is all we want. And if you see that we have created this controller class, chat controller, and in chat controller we have created this chat client. Using this client we will call OpenAI model, or OpenAI calls will go through this model. And here we have configured our get request for chat. So that is what we are doing in our existing projects. And if I go to the application.properties file, so here you need two configurations because you are going to connect with OpenAI, so you have to provide its key and what model you want to connect with. Okay, so with this configuration, like we have not started to build our agent. We'll see how normal chatbot behaves whenever we ask any questions. So we'll start this application and we try to test in Postman, and we can go to the Postman, and in Postman this is our get request. So using chat message we'll ask the question, what is the temperature in Bangalore right now? So let's hit this request, and it is responding that I don't have a real-time data capabilities to check the current temperature in Bangalore. So I mean, it is not giving you the details, but it is giving you the response that it does not have a connectivity. So I mean, it is not hallucinating. It will it is giving you the actual response that it is not able to, it is not capable to answer these questions. Okay, now I will go back to our code. So I have created a tools, and in tools package we have this weather tools class, and in weather tools we have this weather tools component. So if I go through this component, then you will see that we have created this function or tools, and this function is basically it will return a temperature details, right? So we have created this get temperature method, and for tool the description is get the current temperature for the given city. So using this description only, the model will understand that what is the working of this method. So we are using this function calling concept. So if you want to know what is function calling, then you can go and watch our videos, how it works and what is the use of function calling. So here get temperature will have this parameter city. It will accept the parameter city, and then using this switch we are returning the response. Like if the city is Bangalore, then this response will return. If Delhi, then this response will go, or for any other cities a default response will go like this. So here tools is our actual data source, right? So in real time, like you can connect with weather application or a real time weather API, which provides a real, real details. And using this tools or function calling, you can connect with that and you can get the response. But in our case, we are using a dummy response. I want to tell you one thing, that whenever you create any tools, so the important thing is description. So whenever agents call these functions or tools, it will, read this description, and using this description, it will uh, call this method. So make sure that whenever you are creating any function or tools, you provide a proper description. Description is very important. Okay. The next step is creating an agent. So for that, we'll go to here and create a new package, agent, and inside agent, since this query or example is related to weather, so I will create a class weather agent. So this is our weather agent service class, and we have configured the chat client here. And in the constructor, we are building this chat client, and we are providing a system prompt here, like you are a helpful weather assistant, always use the get temperature tools for real data, never guess a temperature. So like if you remember, like in the beginning, I took example of a chatbot that it was guessing, right? It was guessing and it was returning the response. So here we are giving the strict prompt or system prompt that you don't need to guess. Whenever I ask questions related to weather, you should call my tools or functions which I have defined here, like this weather tools. Okay. So your weather tools is created here, but still it is not registered to the model. So using our default tools, we are passing this weather tools class here, and using default tools, we are registering these tools to this chat model. Okay, so after this line, your chat client is aware about your tool, and whenever you will ask questions related to weather, it will go check in this weather tools, and whatever response this tools will return, it will return it back to the user. And we have created this ask, like whatever questions user is going to ask, it will call this method, and using this method, it will return the response. So weather agent is a service class, so we have to go back to our controller because we are calling our chat queries from here, and we have to register this weather agent here. Okay, so this is our chat controller, and I have created this weather agent variable or instance here. And in the constructor, I am passing this weather agent and registering this weather agent or creating object of this weather agent class. And this is our existing query for chat, like we were calling, without any LLM model or without what do we say is actual weather station or weather API. And this is what we have created. So using agent, we are calling this method, and it will return the response back. It will fetch the response from our weather station or a weather API or weather tools, and from there it will get the response and return it back to the user. Okay, so this is our ask method, and inside this we are passing this question, and then chat client is configured here with the tools, and then it is returning back the response. Okay, now we'll stop the application and start it again. We'll copy the URL and we'll pass here, instead of chat, it will be weather agent, and it is going to be question. Okay, so the query is going to be same, but this time we are asking the same question to agent instead of chatbot. So now if I hit this request, so we got the response that current temperature in Bangalore is 27 degrees Celsius, and it's partly cloudy. So if you see that, if we go back to this method, and if I go to this weather tools, So here you see that for a Bengaluru, this is the response we have configured, and this is the response we are getting when we are doing the agent call. Okay, so like you saw that when we call a normal chatbot, it returns a random response, right? But the same thing when I am asking the same question to agent or a Spring AI agent, it is not giving you the random, or it is not guessing. It is going through the tools or functions or actual weather API, and it is getting the response from there, and then it is returning back to the user. So that is how agent works, or that is how you can create your AI agent. Okay, so I hope you understood what is agent and how can you create AI agent in a Spring AI. So the thing is like with AI agent, with the Spring AI, to create any feature, like it can be whether it's a RAG application or you are creating MCP connectivity, MCP server, MCP client, it's very easy, right? Because this framework, the way they have created this framework is like you don't need to worry about the configuration. So you can see here, right? For using this tools or a function, there is a one line, right? We define here in weather agent default tools. So using this line, you are registering that backend API or weather API or a weather function to this chat model. So that is the beauty of a Spring AI. So I hope you understood what is AI agent, how can we create AI agent. And if you like this video, please share it with your friends and subscribe this channel. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.